say I passed. I don't remember passing my uncle's house, but it's right here. The apartment building right here on the right is my uncle's place. He's on the back side. I know where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free book libraries. Well, 6 counting the one at McAuliffe, but I'm not biking out there. Because there's the one here on Eastman on Farland Park. The one I was just at, so that's 2. The one at Dean's, which is 3. The one on the other side of the tracks on Farland is 4. The one on Henry is 5. Grabbed the brake a little too hard. Should throw those in my backpack to not lose them. You know, that gray house that we just passed, that looks brand new, but it's not, was that house that was all smashed up and beat up. I'm gonna stop and put those stickers in my backpack. You know, 54. Well, yeah, I only grabbed a small amount. I don't even look at what they are. Although they no, they're stickers. I'd say they could be tattoos, but you know, the fake tattoos. It's rare that he used that zipper or that pouch. Well, now I may come down every so often that I know. Now that I know it's on the corner of Harold and Barker. I may go back from time to time to just get some stickers, which also may be an everyday thing, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of fucking Grand Prix yet. This one's for sale. Another one's for sale. I think that he's a little Jack Russell. Look how hyper he looks. I think that's Jack Russell. Ooh. I think that's a Belgian Malinois. Or Malinois, however you say it. Would want something big and fluffy like that, but I wouldn't want to deal with the maintenance. The only thing is I wouldn't want to deal with the maintenance or something like that. I would like to have a big fluffy dog, but you know, like a husky or something like that, but so, you know, I wanted to stop to talk to him about his dog, but he was on the phone. You know, and I didn't want to be rude. You know, and if I was right about being it being a Belgian Malamute, or however you say it, it'd be cool to see a fucking Belgian Malamute, being that I'm Belgian. Well, being that I'm Belgian, it'd be cool to see a Belgian Malamute, or however you say it, like I said. You know, I'd say, being that I'm Belgian, it'd be cool to see that. You know, a Belgian dog, you know, or a Belgian breed, I should say. You know, from where my ancestors are from. You know, half of them anyway. Or, you know, half my, you know, my ancestors, because my dad is 100% Belgian and I'm half Belgian. So my ancestors from my dad's side are from Belgium. And everything else that I am is from my mom's side, which I don't even know what I'm all of. You know, on my mom's side, you know, I'm part Indian for sure. That's pretty much all I know. You know, I'm part Native. Indian, I get it, is kind of, could be used, you know, in a racial derogatory way. You know, could be racist. You know, so I should just say I'm part Native. I'm not a whole lot. I'm only like 8th Native or whatever. You know, it's not enough to, you know, get the check every month from the reservation that I'm from, you know, Native heritage is from. Like I don't know how much exactly it's got to be, but I know I don't have enough to get it. I'm gonna go get some lunch. It's getting to that time. Didn't see any bikes getting thrown out, so because otherwise I would have ran back and got the chain breaker and took the chain. You know, the bike's getting thrown out, so why does it matter, you know? So, because most likely a scrapper most likely is gonna grab it. You know, there's only a good handful of things that I know of on a bike that can't be scrapped or counted as dirty, or as like dirty scrap, you know, whether it's aluminum or steel. No, I'm just going to say dirty scrap. And what I mean by that is if there's any plastic or foam or rubber or whatever, you know, so you got to cut the grips off, break the brake levers, you know, bust the brake levers apart, you know, get the plastic crap out of there, because on the cheap bikes the brake lever mounts are plastic and the levers are, you know, like aluminum.